It's me not being able to be serious with her. So she think that I play too much. Like she think I don't take nothing serious. She think I'm a joke. She think I'm a whore. You understand what I'm saying? She think I'm just a whore ass nigga that's play all day and don't take nothing serious. But that's her reason. But my reason is you don't activate. You don't activate that person. You don't activate that side of me. Like you don't act like I want to change my name. I want to. Like, that's something that I'm looking into. Like you don't activate. Like I want to be like an illuminated keys soon.
Khaotic had always been the type of person who thrived amidst the disorder of his environment. As an up-and-coming force in the rap industry and a notable figure on reality TV, he was well aware that the public's gaze was constantly fixed on him. His journey from humble origins to carving a name for himself in an industry that was both harsh and glamorous was a testament to his hard work. Yet despite the grind, there was one thing Khaotic valued above all: his loyalty. Whether to his friends, family, or romantic relationships, loyalty was the core of his existence. This is why, when Khaotic encountered Erica Banks, he was immediately captivated by her, drawn in like a moth to a flame. Erica wasn't just another attractive face in the rap scene. She was gifted, driven, and fierce in all the right ways. They were a couple on the rise. From the outside, it seemed like they were perfectly matched, regularly sharing their adventures, celebrating their victories, and displaying their powerful chemistry for the world to see. Fans were hooked, and it was evident that both Khaotic and Erica were relishing the glow of their public romance. What many didn't realize behind the scenes was the growing tension. Khaotic wasn't naive. He understood that the industry was full of temptations, distractions, and people willing to go to any lengths to get what they wanted. Trust was something he had given freely to Erica, but as time passed, doubt began to seep in. Whispers circulated in the streets, rumors about other men, nothing solid, just enough to make him question the stability of their relationship. Khaotic tried to push these thoughts aside. He was busy, focused on his career, and Erica had her own goals to pursue. Maybe he was simply overthinking it. Still, the notion lingered, gnawing at him like an unrelenting itch. He'd learned the hard way that relationships in the public eye were never easy, but he wasn't prepared for the storm that was coming. One late night, Khaotic was at the studio, working tirelessly on his new project. His phone buzzed on the table, an unfamiliar notification lighting up the screen. He glanced at it quickly, expecting something trivial, but the message was from a trusted friend in the industry. The subject was straightforward. You need to see this.
No, you need to be hot. You letting that because this is in the Bahamas.
This ain't got nothing to do with me.
With Amy.
Now you come on now. Hold on.
Driven by curiosity, Khaotic opened the message, only to be confronted with something far from what he expected. It was a series of photos, images that would change everything. The first photo featured Lil Scrappy, a fellow rapper Khaotic had always considered both a peer and a friend. The second photo revealed more. It captured Lil Scrappy and Erica Banks together, laughing, sipping drinks, and sitting close in what looked like an intimate setting. Then came the final photo, striking Khaotic like a ton of bricks. Erica in the same hotel room as Scrappy, her head resting on his shoulder, looking completely relaxed and at ease. It was a moment that reeked of betrayal. Driven by curiosity, Khaotic opened the message, only to be confronted with something far from what he expected. It was a series of photos, images that would change everything. The first photo featured Lil Scrappy, a fellow rapper Khaotic had always considered both a peer and a friend. The second photo revealed more. It captured Lil Scrappy and Erica Banks together, laughing, sipping drinks, and sitting close in what looked like an intimate setting. Then came the final photo, striking Khaotic like a ton of bricks. Erica in the same hotel room as Scrappy, her head resting on his shoulder, looking completely relaxed and at ease. It was a moment that reeked of betrayal.
What am I doing here as a man, bro? If I just sit here and let a woman just run over me, girl, like I'm not gonna do.
It wasn't just about Erica being with someone else. It was the deep betrayal of trust, the fracture of a friendship that had once been solid. Khaotic could feel his anger building, but more than that, he was consumed by hurt, an emotional ache he hadn't anticipated. As much as he wanted to confront Erica right away, something deep inside urged him to hold back. He didn't want to react in the heat of the moment, but the flood of emotions was undeniable. The rest of the night was a blur of turmoil, his mind constantly replaying the images, battling the urge to call Erica and demand answers. But he knew he couldn't face her just yet, not until he had a moment to process everything. The following day, the texts and calls started pouring in. Erica, sensing something was wrong, began reaching out, but Khaotic remained silent. He wasn't ready to hear her side of the story. He wasn't ready for any justifications. The trust between them had been shattered, and he could feel it in every fiber of his being. As the hours passed, Erica's calls became more persistent. Finally, Khaotic couldn't ignore her any longer. He picked up the phone, his heart pounding in his chest. He wasn't ready for an explanation, yet there she was, trying to explain what had happened. She claimed it had been nothing, a harmless night out, nothing between her and Scrappy. But Khaotic could hear the hesitation in her voice, the lack of conviction. The excuses felt empty. Nothing she said could undo the damage done. "I saw the pictures, Erica. How could you do this to me?" Khaotic's voice cracked, the pain breaking through his usual toughness. It was a rare moment of vulnerability for him, one that cut through the walls he built. "I'm sorry, Khaotic. I swear it's not what it looks like," Erica begged, her voice heavy with regret. "You don't understand." "No, you don't understand," Khaotic snapped, the anger flaring. "You've broken my trust. You've destroyed everything." The conversation ended in tears and frustration, with Khaotic hanging up abruptly. He didn't want to hear more apologies. The weight of the betrayal was simply too much to bear.
I love you, but you be the one that be starting all the stuff. No, you do, and I love you, but you be starting the
It's okay.
It's not okay. You got a woman that really loves you.
No, she don't love
Bro,
you.
you gotta stand up.
You ain't been right there. You ain't been right there the whole time.
You gotta,
You ain't been right there the whole time. When she
I
went,
gotta know you ain't with that mama. This dad that
The fallout was immediate. Fans and social media exploded with reactions, and the drama quickly became the industry's main topic. Some fans sided with Khaotic, condemning Erica for her actions, while others were quick to defend her, suggesting the photos didn't prove anything significant. But for Khaotic, the opinions of fans didn't matter. His heart was shattered, and no amount of online debate could heal that wound. As the days passed, Khaotic withdrew, keeping a low profile. The pain of betrayal stayed with him, and he found himself questioning everything: his relationship with Erica, his friendships, and even his place in the industry. What had once felt like a familiar world now seemed foreign, filled with people who could turn on you at any moment. Khaotic no longer knew who he could trust. After everything that had transpired, the betrayals and lies, he felt like he was standing alone in a sea of uncertainty. He spent countless nights in solitude, pouring his pain into his music as a way to channel his anger and sorrow into something constructive. Each track became a release, helping him cope with the emotional wreckage left by the betrayal. But despite how much he immersed himself in his art, the wounds remained raw and unhealed. He poured all his feelings into the music, hoping it would serve as a salve, but it was hard to shake the feeling that he was broken inside. Erica tried reaching out over the following weeks, but Khaotic remained firm in his resolve. He couldn't go back, too much had happened, and the trust he once had was shattered, perhaps beyond repair. Scrappy, however, stayed silent, not directly addressing the situation. The industry buzzed with rumors, each one more damaging than the last, but Khaotic had long since lost interest in the gossip. He needed to focus on his own healing, on finding peace within himself again. Months passed, and Khaotic slowly took a step back from the public eye. He needed time away from the chaos, the drama, and the people who had disappointed him. Slowly, the pain began to fade, but the scar remained, a constant reminder of what he had been through. He had learned a painful lesson about loyalty. In a world built on trust, betrayal could come from the most unexpected places. Over time, Khaotic rediscovered himself. He redirected his focus to his career, his friends, and his mental well-being. The heartbreak had shaped him, but it hadn't broken him. He had learned the hard way that, in the end, the only person he could truly rely on was himself.